clarity regardless. Do you know what I mean? Because I think we're all accountable, even for the jokes we make.
Yeah.
From the moment you can joke about someone being your husband, if the person feels like they're being led onto something, they still have the right to be like, hey, is this a joke or is there something here? Because I feel like maybe you're acting as if you are interested in me.
Yeah.
So you absolutely have the right to ask from that. I think we both know that Jordan's quite hard to read.
Yeah.
So even I wouldn't be able to give you any answers
in
terms of him. So I would definitely encourage you to just very forwardly ask. Because I think also the best thing that we can do is be forward, so we give ourselves a reference point to be like, actually, I asked you.
Yeah.
And I was very direct and grown up about it. And this was what you said. However, your behaviour tells me different, or your behaviour kind of backs up what you said.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Don't feel like you're asking for too much.
And I do think sometimes like, oh, am I just overthinking everything? And obviously like in the outside world, it probably wouldn't it might not faze me at all, but under these conditions in this house, it's just like a very emotional place, and like things are heightened and everything. And I don't know, I just don't want to feel like, especially when I'm with just the two of them and they're having like a bit of a situation, I just don't know what's happening. And I think it's just like,
and you also don't
I don't want it to look
in the middle.
I don't want it to look like I'm just like being mugged off. Do you know? Oh God, I used the word mugged off.
No, the thing is, from what I know of Jordan so far, he's not going to mug you off, and it's not intentionally. But I know that people can sometimes unintentionally take the piss if you don't set your boundaries, which is why it's important for you to say, hey, I don't want to be a mug.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is my boundary, this is my circle, and you're either in there or you're outside of it. You don't get to do back and forth. Because also when you do that, like I said, you have a reference point, and so does he. He gets to say, well, you know what, Henry's spoken to me about this conversation, and I either have to act within the circle or act out of it. I can't do both.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't feel like if you're overthinking too much, because everything I fucking overthought, look how it's come to light.
No, I know.
Everything I was like, no, I'm just overthinking.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching it roll out, I'm like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean?
And I feel I think you noticed like the last couple of days, sometimes I just take myself through it. I find myself like getting annoyed with myself that I'm even giving it another second of thought, because it's just like...
You had that really well.
I want to not care, but weirdly, it's just like the lack of Paris annoyed me.
You had your feelings really well, because I wouldn't have been able to tell.
No.
But also, Henry, you don't have to entertain anything just because Jordan says you guys are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're an active participant in this, and you have to act as such. You also have to be present in this joke or in this reality of yours.
Yeah.
It's not something you just let Jordan create for you and you go along with it. It has to be, am I comfortable with this joke?
Yeah.
If it's yes, then yeah, we're having fun. If it's not, then actually, no, me and Jordan are not married.
Yeah.
Even if you laugh it off, no, we're not married.
I find all that stuff funny, but then I think when it's like, when it gets on that more like physical level of like kissing, it's like quite, I don't, like, I know a lot of people might do, but in the outside world, I don't just like kiss random people. And
it might be that maybe here you're comfortable going along with it, that's fine. But if this is not something you want to participate in, be an active participant and being like, no, I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You still get to choose the same way you choose out there, because the world is bigger than just us in here.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I did find it, I thought it was really fun, and like it was like a bit of just like a random thing, but then it's kind of the hot, I think I'm getting quite like hot and cold from him quite a lot. Like sometimes he's like super wanting to like that like closeness, and then other times he's just like completely cold, and it's just like confusing.
Yeah, and you got to think, is that something that you see being consistent in your life? And if you're like, well, if it's compatible with what you want, then you entertain it. And if it's not compatible, which it kind of sounds like it from the fact that you're even questioning it, then it's something that you don't need to entertain. Like, actually, I don't appreciate you being kind of cold and hot with me, or I don't know where you're at, and I don't like it, or actually, I don't know where you're at, and it's exciting for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you've got to find what your conclusion is with how you feel about that, and act in alignment with that.
Yeah,
because
that makes sense.
Jordan's acting in alignment with what's his truth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you need to also be an active participant in your truth and not just kind of follow through because this is what Jordan says it is today. Do you understand what I mean?
No, of course.
Because
yeah.
if you keep going along with something where you're questioning yourself,
you
will build resentment.
I know.
And then you end up actually losing out on a friendship.
Yeah, because I just want whatever. I love our group, and Jordan's obviously one of the closest people in here to me. So it's like I don't want to ruin any of that in the process of any of this either. So it's like
but also you don't have to think about us first before you.
No.
Like if you think of you first.
Yeah.
First of all, in your life there's you and then there's the rest of us. And so it has to be how do you navigate this in the best way for you? And then once you figure that out, how do you then make it comfortable for us if you love us enough?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not by force.
I almost feel like I've had it where I think when he almost like feels bad about it, he almost comes up to me and kind of like will say like, oh, I've told Matty I can't, like, I'm not speaking to him for a few days. He does that and then it just completely, it's to do with like when he's guilty conscience and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think he's a really lovely boy and that's fine, but
you're not here to live your life based on someone else's guilt.
Yeah.
It's the same way I say, you know what, I'm tired of accepting Dylan's apologies because he wakes up the next day and he feels guilty. I'm sorry, you don't get to use me as your emotional punching bag or your ego boost. And then when you realise you're wrong, you come and apologise and then you go back and do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you feel like there's a cycle, at one point one of you has to stop it. And usually the person who's benefiting from it is not going to be the one to stop it. It has to be the person who's feeling the brunt of it that says actually, no, thank you. If you are enjoying this, then I'll say, great, carry on. What you're worried about. But the fact that you've been able to pull me into this conversation means there's a part of you that's concerned.
Yeah.
And you have the right to cater to that. You don't need me to even tell you have the right to cater to that. You just need to trust the fact that you feel uncomfortable with something enough to be like, oh, there needs to be a conversation here.
Yeah.
Like either...
But then at the same time, like, obviously I want to have this conversation, but I was like, I've been going through all this thing in my mind, like, is it like me? Am I being jealous? Am I being like, if I'm being completely brutally honest, am I just being completely stupid? And I think it's these, I literally haven't felt this emotion before, and it's just been a bit stressful. I just think like, my head's a bit like all over the place.
Even if no one else can validate it for you, let's say if you are being jealous, you know, then you feel jealous. That's you and your feelings. Then how do you navigate that in the best way for Henry? You don't need any of us to be like, yeah, you're feeling jealous, or I would feel jealous too. I may not feel jealous in that situation, but the fact of the matter is, if you are feeling that, you're feeling that. If you are feeling apprehensive, then that's what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And you can only approach him with that. You don't need anyone else to confirm that or decline that for you. It has to be a thing of like, you know what, I feel uncomfortable with this, or I feel really...
It would be.
You haven't got a pork.
Yeah, I don't know.
How did it actually go up there?
How
did it actually go?
Just boring.
Is Trish defending her?
No, Trish was silent the whole time and I was like talking, and like I just felt like I didn't understand like how I'd done wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was just like, I'm not grasping this. You asked for something, you got it. I was unaware that you also ordered other things with someone else who wasn't doing the shopping task. So why are you complaining that you've got them both? Is what I wanted to say. But obviously I couldn't say that.
Why?
So, because that's not fair, because I didn't know that she'd ordered the other thing. So I was like, well, you can't be taking them to your bedroom because they're everyone's, they're communal. Do you know what I mean?
Even
then when obviously I found out that, oh no, Olivia was like, yeah, she did actually order them. I was like, right, well, no one told me that.
I think that the whole snacking and crisp thing is done.
Well, it's all been there. I'm assuming everyone's taken a shitload.
Have you?
I've got some stuff.
And you also know where to get it if you need it.
Have you got a pack of Kit Kats?
Probably.
If you haven't, someone else has got another pack of 14 Kit Kats.
I think we have a pack of Kit Kats, yeah. Yeah, no, we do have a pack of Kit Kats.
You do?
Yeah.
Good.
We have
So do
Twix,
I.
we have Kit Kat, we have Twirl, we have Rocky, we have a whole bag of crisp, we have Tamfastics, we have Marylands, we have Oreos, we have some other bits as well. We're Belvitas.
Yeah, fuck it.
And that's why they're cheering, because of all the food I just listed. I mean, when I say we have stuff, Jenkin, you haven't looked in the drawer, have you? Trust me, you'll feel ill when you look in that drawer. And it's not done yet.
Yeah. But as you say, I keep thinking, oh, I'm being stupid, but then you say, no, you don't put your feelings aside.
Yeah.
I'm just going for a pee, actually.
You want me to take your cup or are you good?
No, I'll be fine. I'll leave it here. Thank
All
you.
right, I'll see you out there.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you. Huh?
Where's Henry? Henry?
Oh, was it Henry? I don't know. He went to the toilet.
It was like...
Am I allowed to have a
People
light?
were whispering and it was like, all right, well... All right.
And it was very random.
Next to you. Well, thank you for leaving me next to you.
Tipsy, she's drunk.
Oh, wait, why is she drunk?
What are you drinking?
Mojito?
She's just like this on oxygen.
Do you have mojito?
No, Trish finished mine.
It was mine.
Trish finished.
I had my own. Wait, but someone said they took one from, well, I was going to say they took one for Mojito. They took one for you, right?
I thought that was you.
What's the time now?
I'm gonna go check.
Probably 11.
Oh, Olivia's checking. Ask her.
But it's not like
What time is it?
Oh, look, I found your hairband. You left it somewhere.
Oh, thank
11.
you. You can have it.
Is the storeroom
Oh,
locked?
thank you, my love.
Yeah, it is.
It's funny. Look, I have your for handbag. Oh, thank you.
I can't believe how early it is.
What's the
Stop,
time?
leave me alone.
What's the time
What time
then?
is it? 11 o'clock.
Is it 11?
Yeah.
Words, Olivia. I've been to the diary room. The pork chops. Drum roll. Coming tomorrow.
I'm coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming tomorrow.
It's not been replaced.
Thank you.
I assume that the vegan wine gums were for you.
I didn't order them, but Jenkin may have ordered them for me.
And vegan Kit Kats. So everything that's vegan that's here,
Yeah.
that some of that's replacement for like some of the vegan stuff that you
That's
might have
fine.
ordered does not come.
No, she didn't even order anyway.
Yeah, Jenkin just ordered them.
I totally forgot to come up here and tell you that, and I just remembered. I've been downstairs for like half an hour.
Thank you.
But yeah. So cute. You got pork chops.
She's so sweet.
I don't know if she's hugging me. I didn't pull the pork chops out my arse. But really did. Don't worry.
I'm sorry I had messed up. Just, you know, it was a joke.
Should have done that ages ago.
Yeah, I wasn't sure this is it. Fizz rattle. What have they given her instead? Do we know what, Liv, do they know what we've got instead of pork chop?
Pork chops.
They're going to send it tomorrow.
They're coming tomorrow.
Okay.
And the vegan wine gums. Who ordered wine gums?
You're too late on that show,
It
bet.
looks like
There's so many flies out here. Like,
And brunch bars. Who ordered...
As a rubber. Chuck it in the other one.
Is it warm?
Ah, oh, look at that.
I went like that to my brother then when they were talking.
There you go.
They were talking to me
We've
again.
fly tighted it now.
How they've been replaced with something else. And I was like, I know they're in my pants store. And she was like, where every woman keeps their chocolate. I went, exactly. And a tub of Biscoff spread, you know what I mean? It's only when I go in there after a drink, I'm like, oh my God, why am I such a fucking
Fancy a group
lightweight?
session?
What?
We're going to have a group session.
Then she was like, have you...
Is Chanel in that?
She was like...
Napping! I loved it. I was like, I really hope the camera panned to me at a lot of these times. I'm just like...
Do one on one. Do one on one.
I think it'll be like The Office. Like the camera will literally be like, who's reaction it?
Oh my God, the funniest is going to be your true reaction when it was like 2 people were possessed. And you were like, oh my God.
Really? No, he did that.
Yeah. She was there pretending to be shocked. She was like...
Holding on to the last.
You know what's funny is I was just mirroring what Chanel was doing. I was like, maybe I should go see.
Jordan thought it was me.
Guys, that was so embarrassing.
all you can hear from down there is you laughing hysterically, Trish. Like, ah! And then trying to have like a decent conversation, just a conversation about like practical stuff.
Let them hear me laugh.
And you go, ah!
Is that music to the end?
We were just reliving some of yesterday's dramatic moments.
Stop it! Get me on Holly H for that bad acting.
I was trying to hide my face.
Trish, you do realise every series of Big Brother has BB 23 like fights and drama compilation. You'll be featuring amongst it all.
Oh no, that was so crazy.
Cut scene. You dickhead!
It's like, where's the security? Security! Security!
Cut scene. Matty going, guys, you must talk this out.
Matty was so sweet.
I wasn't even listening to him.
Where is security?
I was like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
It was...
Look at her. Only Matty entertains every stupidness.
I know, I'm watching him in the mirror right now, it's so funny.
He entertains everything.
He's got energy for everything.
He's got energy.
Yeah, you go up into the ceiling.
You stop!
Big brother, it's downstairs.
I couldn't believe, especially after I said that I was going to take the sushi and so Matthew had the knickknacks. I was like, no way. No way. Wow.
Just take it with your chest.
He enjoyed the lilies. That's amazing.
They're using Carrie's list, it's not going to go well.
They're actually trying to use it.
Or just Big Brother operate it?
I don't know.
This is Big Brother.
Every time you say this, I really...
Is it Yinrun in there?
This girl's such a bad girl.
She's such a rebel.
Ever since she's gone to jail, she's changed.
Henry, whenever you say this, I really think it's going to be Big Brother.
This.
Yeah, your this is very accurate.
This. This is Big Brother. With Jordan, come to the diary room.
Matthew's gonna ruin Yinrun.
Yinrun.
I see some movement in the list.
Are you looking like a parent?
Because it shouldn't be happening. Big brother told me to stop it.
You're upset.
Why you?
Red around my nails.
Basically, no, it's
not
like,
increase it. So they're going to make
oh,
the
absolutely.
anti-dandruff shampoo with
from the hand soap.
To do what?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Get the pink out.
I have no idea.
Did you ask for fresh extensions?
No. Like, what? I
It's
can't.
still pink.
I said to them, I was like, I never thought I'd find myself in Big Brother house, but I can't, but it's ordered on my grass.
Bicarb in the shampoo.
I don't know.
Never heard that. Never. Maybe it strips the goo.
I don't know.
I like the dog.
Do you like it pink?
No. It does look pink, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it actually?
Yeah, the tips look pink.
Nice.
It looks like ombre, like pink ombre. Huh?
Great.
I don't know where you're going.
Yeah, that's what she spent 800 quid on.
They're lying to
Is that how much extensions cost? 800 quid? No way. You can buy a car for that. My car was 500 quid.
But you say that, but they last like 12 months. It's basically 800 quid
You got
over
a
12
car
months.
for 500.
I know. What was your car driving?
Yeah, if I was driving for 3 years, I'd have scrapped it just then. It was bad though. Like it was. I had so much sellotape all over the car holding it together.
Sellotape?
Yeah. Like the amount of times my wing mirrors had fallen off, both of them. I only had one wing mirror left in the end. It was just duct tape like around the car, literally.
How did it pass MOT?
Oh, because it was a Manx car from the Isle of Man. There's no legal requirement for Manx vehicles to ever get MOTs.
What's Manx?
Isle of Man.
But what's that mean?
It's where I'm from, my nationality.
Manx?
Manx?
Yeah.
My nationality. Like Welsh or Scottish.
Man of Ireland?
Yeah, Isle of Man.
How's it Manx?
How do you
I don't
not know
know.
this? You've known them for 4 weeks.
Yeah, but what's Manx then?
Manx is my nationality.
She's Scots.
Yeah, but that makes no sense. Manx when it's Isle of Man.
Yeah, like Manish.
Why would it be like Isle of Manish?
Yeah.
It'd be...
Well, anyway, the Manx cars, you don't have to ever get MOT'd ever if you've got a Manx car.
Why?
Don't know. It's in Manx
Is that
law.
safe?
No, Manx law says they just recommend you to get MOTs, but you don't have to get one.
So you just
you can drive it in the UK with no MOT.
So I can go to
Isle of Man, buy a Manx car. Yeah, if it's registered on the Isle of Man though.
Yeah, but the first time we need
but
an
then
MOT over here,
wouldn't
it's
I have to
screwed.
register?
Do you have a new car now?
No, because I didn't think I was coming here, so I just sold all my possessions and then I was going travelling and then somehow this worked out. So I had like basically no clothes. I had to get a few.
Yes. Why was he running a clown?
People find it funny?
Because people actually think
Yes.
it's funny, I think.
Why was...
Jordan was a vampire because that's obvious.
Why was Henry a pumpkin?
Oh, because we think maybe because he's a food critic.
I'm because I'm bony. It's only in the morning.
What have you done?
I've got rid of the bubbles on my fucking things using this. Look. Before. After.
Have you done that? With what?
Using a fucking bottle lid from a thing. Watch out.
Fucking hell, someone get him a pal.
Listen, right, yeah, when he comes out and I'm saving your clothes, you're going to be loving life, mate. Look.
And like a biscuit would be nice.
Is that cheese? I think.
YOLO.
I mean, people say you shave them, but
Really
it don't work.
Why did you do that?
As soon as the razor gets
Hold off for 10 minutes and
That's the
then
wave.
I was exhausted today, like sitting on that sofa.
This is only the time it's like lager and wine.
Actually, me and my friend from Scotland got that. Matching.
No, not now.
Who's there?
It's me.
I don't think you get this.
Not now. Who's there?
Have you not heard those jokes before?
No.
There's loads of jokes where it's like knock knock, who's there, and then it carries on.
What should I say then?
Oh, I can't think of one.
Not now. Who's there?
I'll have a think. I'll get back to you.
Yes. No.
I do come up with it. It's like with the Devil Wears Prada, trying to remember the actress. Okay, I just needed a couple of hours and then I had it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Not again.
No, you have to say
Not
Doctor
again.
Who.
Doctor Who. What's that?
Wait, no, yeah, no, it's part of the joke.
Oh,
It's
God.
like, so someone says knock knock. The person telling the joke says knock knock.
Why did you say not again?
Because you tried to tell me Doctor Who.
Yeah.
We are mad.
We are mad. We are mad. What are you sorting?
An unsettled debt.
Tell me where you're going.
I'll be back.
How much money would you bet that he's gone to go and taunt Matty?
They're having the jam. They're having the biscuit jam.
It's not jam, it's spread.
The biscuit spread.
Biscoff.
Is that good? Is that like a gingerbread?
Yeah, kind of. Should we stare at Matty till he looks at us? Should we stare at him till he sees us? Scary look.
Yeah.
Will he notice, do you think?
I don't know. I think he's focusing on the biscuit spread. He's thinking, wow, Olivia's keep holding it. I want some as well. Give me some. And then he's going.
Oh, he's gone in for some. He's taking his bit.
Look at. He's judging it.
Will he look up?
No. He's judging that. Oh, it's nice. I'm going to drink some water now, Matty says.
Yes. What do you think? Do you think he's ready to drink some water?
Yes.
Because it'll be quite thick.
Oh. Let's change to Jenkin. I think he. Oh. Baby, you okay?
Should we try Chanel?
Chanel was laughing at us. They were talking about something serious now. Tom's coming. You're tired.
No. Should we do a blinking competition? Who doesn't blink first wins.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Ooh.
This is Big Brother. The storeroom is open for housemates to collect
I hate
refreshments.
Big Brother. I hate Big Brother.
What do you want? What do you want?
Just a can of pink gin, maybe. Pink gin?
Peach gin?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I know you are having sleep.
Big Brother. Naughty, naughty.
You are?
Oh, yeah, that was when we were in the task group. It's like, have you got anything to say to your fellow ants? You're like, go team.
I was like, and you were like, wow. And I was like, we can do it. And you were like,